Hello, my lovely Sagittarius, it's Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Nodes, Empath Divine Intuitive here, and welcome back to Fire and Water. I'm getting ready to dive into your karmic read. What karmics are leaving out of your life for your highest good by the end of 2024 here? Now, we all know karmics is lessons that we need to learn for our highest good, but it does provide our blessings. What chapters, what situations is leaving here, okay? I love doing these kind of reads. I do them like once a year. If you like to, if you didn't see so on my main page, I did do these type of reads for elements. So you guys fall a category in fire elements. So if you want more messages, check that out. And any other elements that fall a category in your sun, moon, rising, Venus, or north nodes, okay? The more messages, the better. If you feel like you want to dive in more to your own energy and find out what's going on, feel free to book with me. We can use these kind of cards as well too. Other than that, please guys, take what you feel resonates. Some or all of it, because again, these are general reads. Vibrational spirit, the most high here. What karmics are leading out of Sagittarius' life for their highest good by the end of 2024 here? What's going on for our Sagittariuses that felt very guided to this particular read today? Thank you. Cutting toxic people out your life. Give me a second. Ooh. Let me shuffle that. They want me to put that back in. No, actually they want this in too. Let's see. Any other karmic for Sagittarius that's leaving out of their life here? Release and revenge or anger. Okay. Big moves, guys. Cutting toxic people out of your life. I feel like cutting toxic people out of your life along with releasing revenge and anger is one of the things. I feel like Sagittarius, you're making a powerful change when it comes to your actions and how you go about them. Because I feel like a lot of you have been learning to work on your anger. You're learning healthy ways and healthy things to do instead of literally knocking somebody the F out, you know? So I feel like instead of that, you're like, you know what? Instead of me playing fire with fire, I got a better way of doing this. How about I just cut these mother effers out of my life and keep going, keep pushing, right? Because it's kind of like going back and forth, going back and forth, going back and forth. What is it doing? It's just tiring you out and the situation is still the same. So I feel like you're doing a healthy release, you know, as opposed to getting revenge on somebody, you know, being angry. Oh, I'm going to do this. They did this to me, so watch how I come back. Like, no. You can come back a better way. You can come back by showing them you look good, you're drinking your water, you're healthy, you're making moves. That's how you make a mother effer look dead. That's how you get a mother effer back. Put it like that. That's how you do payback. When you move, you disappear, you move in silence, and all of a sudden you step out and show out healed, loving yourself, and empowerment. That's how you move. Instead of you going, oh, I got a plot, I got a scheme, I'm about to do this, I'm about to get this person back. You don't got time for that, because I tell a lot of people that takes a lot of time and energy. We take time and energy in anything that we do. But when we're doing things like that, that's tiring energy. All that energy that you're consuming with anger and revenge, you can be putting all that energy into how you're gonna better yourself and what you're gonna do. So I do feel like when it comes to that, you're changing the way how you react. Okay, so that's powerful. I feel like a lot of you've been working on anger. You've been working on no longer suppressing your energy. Instead of the sadness, instead of wanting to cry, you guys were doing other things that's unhealthy. You're like, you know what? Nah, this ain't cool. This ain't cool, because the only person that's affecting is you, Sagittarius. So you're taking healthy roads here, and that's beautiful. So you're cutting toxic people out your life. You're like, you know what? You're not even going to let me get that angry. You're not even going to let me stoop that low, because I'm not low. I'm high above you. So you're making powerful shifts here. So I feel like whatever these people is that's been causing mayhem in your life, Sagittarius, out they go. And again, they're karmic. They don't need to be in your life, okay? I feel like you guys are understanding that. You're understanding the lesson to this, and you're making peace with this, okay? Now, another powerful thing that's happening, which can make sense, you could be moving too. So then you really don't have to deal with them, okay? Karmic city or state moving. Now listen, I talked about this a lot in readings, okay? Karmic can even be where you live at, okay? You were not asked to be born where you were born at, all right? There's a reason why we're in a certain city, we're in a certain state. Now, some people are destined to live where they live at, right? You hear stories how you hear some people been living in their city and states or whatever for the past 30, 40, 50 years. If you ask them, they go, oh, I love it. I don't want to leave. That's true. But for some people, it's not true. Some people want to leave, but they're afraid to leave, and that's why they're held back, right? But then you have some people after a while, you're aggravated, you're pissed off, you don't like where you live anymore. Then you start noticing where you live at, you're not getting jobs. It's hard for you to get jobs. You can't even make friends. There's too much drama going on. And that's a sign that you have to close this chapter. So I do feel like, Sagittarius, you have learned something about whether the city you living in or the state you living in, because it's one of the two. You either are moving from the city and the state, or you're moving from your city or your state. It's one or the other. But I feel like you have learned something very powerful to bring into the new year, okay? But yes, if you've been wanting to get the hell out of Dodge, out of this city and state here, you are done. And once you move on to this new city, this new state, or both, you're going to see a lot of opportunities, a lot of blessings coming, and you're going to be surrounded with a lot of, high vibrational people that got their heads together, opposed to, bringing drama all the time, right? I feel like a lot of family and negative people, your exes and all that, live in the same damn city and state. You probably live in a small town too. And you're going to live somewhere bigger where it's more like business and opportunities and things like that to do, okay? Your top card here, Sagittarius, is you're releasing smoking, okay? It could be cigarettes or vaping, whatever you're doing, you're letting that go because it's not cool. And I'm not here to judge anybody that's doing that, but what I say is not cool because I feel like it's affecting your health. Like a lot of you smoke because you're stressed and you're angry, so you pull out a cigarette. So yeah, I feel like you guys are cutting all that out. You're like, yeah, I'm not doing this anymore. Like, why did I start to begin with? Like, you know what I mean? Like I always say that too when it comes to smoking and all that other extra stuff. You have to ask yourself, why did we start it anyway? And you could have started because of the damn stress you was dealing with. Stress made you pick up that cigarette, Stress made you pick up that vape, you know what I mean? Whatever the case is, but you're falling back from it. I really just feel like you want to feel healthy. You want to feel good, look good, and you want to be around high vibrational people here. So you're making big moves here for yourself, Sagittarius, okay? And it's easier said than done. So just because it's coming out in this read like this don't mean like, oh, it's easy peasy, because you're gonna have setbacks, and that's okay. But I feel like you're pushing yourself. You're like, nah, I can't do this anymore. I can't be in the same predicament over and over. I'm tired of going through the same thing with these toxic people. I'm tired of being angry all the time. I'm tired of living in this damn city, in this state. I'm sick of this. And you're just done. You're turning a new leaf. And this is, I feel like, one of your biggest karmics that is ending, okay? All right, guys, I hope that summer all of this resonated for your highest good. I'll catch you next time, Sagittarius, and make sure you take care of yourself. Bye for now.